Sports cards are in a weird place with all the different exclusive athlete signings coming from both Panini and Fanatics, and in today's video I want to talk about that and what it could mean for the future of sports card collecting. Let's dive in. Alright, so this article came across my timeline yesterday. Panini signs exclusive NIL deal with 6 top basketball recruits. So they signed these guys, they're high schoolers now that are all committed to play somewhere. Carter Bryant, Zoom Diallo. I've never heard of most of these guys and I follow basketball, but not necessarily at the high school prospect level. But anyways, it's just looking at everything that Panini's doing. The Caitlin Clark signing makes a lot of sense. They just announced recently that they're signing Caitlin Clark for exclusive autographs, and she's about to be in the WNBA, and right now Panini makes WNBA cards. But there's been so much confusion this year, and so many people caught off guard by the lack of some noteworthy signings in some sets from both Panini and Fanatics, that it's just getting to a point where everything's a little bit chaotic, and I want to talk through some stuff. This really started being a thing when autographs of Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, and Will Levis weren't appearing in 2023 Panini football products. And of course, Panini has the NFL license, for now at least. So it's left this weird dynamic where we have a lot of Panini cards of CJ Stroud in his Texans jersey, and then we have a lot of unlicensed, non-Texans jersey autograph cards coming from the Topps side of things, from Topps now celebrating his success on the field with his historic rookie campaign, to Bowman U products that released while he was still in college. Either way, I am very tired of writing, this product does not contain autographs of CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, or Will Levis on every review that I write about 2023 NFL products, but I kind of feel like I have to just because it's not advertised anywhere, and if you're buying it trying to pull an autograph of the best rookie quarterback in there, and it's not in there, that's a problem. So the first thing I want to do is look at Fanatics exclusive athletes, and if you're wondering before you buy a product, Fanatics does a good job of announcing who they're working with. So they have obviously some featured athletes, Tom Brady, Christian McCaffrey, Aaron Judge, Bryce Harper, Jason Tatum, Victor Wembanyama, and many more. But down here's the full exclusive list. Julio Rodriguez is a big name. There's a lot of big names here, people that are exclusively signing with Fanatics. The MLB space, it doesn't matter as much because Topps is the main baseball card provider, but when it gets complicated, it's down here in the NFL and NBA space. So anybody here, at least, we don't know obviously when they agreed, it doesn't say here when they agreed, but these people moving forward will not be signing anything with Panini. So next year's Panini Prism cards are not going to have Max Crosby autographs or Joe Burrow autographs or Tom Brady. Any of these guys are no longer eligible to sign with Panini. It's not as inconvenient for some as it is for others. For example, Daniel Jones was not exclusively signing for them in 2019 when his rookies came out, so he has rookie autographs. And even Puka was not exclusively signed to Fanatics last year, so they missed out on him in his historic rookie campaign because nobody saw it coming. The big names though, like CJ Stroud right here, that's where the problem sets in, particularly for those who like to chase a licensed rookie autograph. Same thing could be said of the NBA, and the one piece of advice I'd drop on you guys is check with this list, and then before you buy a product, just see if the rookie autographs are in there. Check with the checklist. Panini doesn't do as good of a job announcing their roster per se, but they do have they recently advertised this deal with Tim Duncan that they just did, so he's going to be signing exclusively for them. And I've got to wonder what this looks like moving forward. It's definitely no secret Fanatics is poised to take over the NBA cards as soon as Panini loses the license. So when Panini's signing people like Tim Duncan or even these high school prospects that we talked about earlier, are they going to use that against Fanatics moving forward just to prevent them from signing from the licensed autograph set? That's where things start getting really messy. So in what we're going to call the autograph exclusivity war, there are 3 points that I want to talk about. 2 are negative, and 1, I guess you can squint and call it a good thing. First of all, in general, it feels like the sets are being sabotaged quite a bit. This has never really been an issue before because there's never been this exclusive autograph threat, and you never really had to worry about the top signers not signing. If you were buying a 2020 product, for example, you knew that you were going to have potential to pull autographs of Hurts, Tua, Burrow, Herbert, Jefferson, all those rookies, they were all included. It's never been an issue, but now you're like, I wonder how many are going to actually be included in the licensed set that are signing this year. That makes the high-end products in particular really risky, because if you're buying a 7-8 card box that has 3 autographs and none of those autographs can be the top players, then the boxes have significantly lower potential, and yet Panini's still charging full retail price plus some of what they should be asking, so you're getting price gouged with a pretty low ceiling of potential. The second point that I want to talk about is that this is not going to age well. It's going to be exceptionally confusing moving forward. This is related closely to the first point, but what I'm saying is, like, 10 years from now, if you're buying a box of 2023 football, you're going to have to do some digging to figure out who's signing in that box. Oh, will this have Bryce Young rookie autographs, or maybe next year? Oh, is Caleb Williams signing with this product, or no? He's not going to be in Prizm 2024 because he's with Fanatics. Hopefully this is an unprecedented moment in time and it's going to be a little blip on the sports card radar moving forward down the timeline, but the fact that Panini is trying to still sign exclusive deals with these high school hoopers that ultimately, by the time that they're in the NBA potentially, Fanatics is going to have control of Prizm basketball, or of Topps Chrome basketball rather. That's going to be an ongoing problem, and it suggests this war is something that the companies are going to continue to wage with each other, and the only victims here are going to be the collectors. Finally, the one little ray of optimism I want to look at is that it does at least make the rookie cards more valuable. This card in particular is the best case study that I can think of. This is a CJ Stroud Panini Instant Rookie Autograph. And I've talked about this card on the channel before. It's noteworthy because he signed this with Panini before he signed the exclusive deal with Fanatics. So this is about his only autograph where he's actually featured wearing his Texans jersey. And as you can see, the Texans logo is right here. This card is numbered to 10, and it sold in January for $11,000 basically. There's not an exact one-to-one comp, but this Joe Burrow Panini Instant Rookie numbered to 10 recently sold best offer accepted for $15.99. And CJ Stroud's been amazing, but he's not 10 times better than Joe Burrow. Just the limited exclusivity here in this particular rookie autograph has made it more valuable. So the ongoing exclusivity autograph war is definitely sabotaging the brands, and it's dumb because Panini and Fanatics are going back and forth and hurting collectors ultimately. I don't want it to come across like a good thing, but it does seem like it cuts down the overall number of rookie autographs or autographs of player signs one way or the other, so it's probably ultimately going to boost the value of the autograph a little bit. So even if it's bad for the industry as a whole, I guess that's the silver lining. This is a really new topic for all collectors, and I would love to hear your thoughts below, so be sure to drop a comment on the button below and come back for another video soon.